Hello, thanks for stopping by today. If you haven't signed up for my newsletter, head over to my blog and make sure you sign up. I share lots of ideas and tutorials in there, and I'd love to have you join us. If you are interested in the supplies and measurements for today's card, there is a link in the information section below to the blog post with all the information. You can purchase them from my online store by just clicking the icon of the product that you want. For today's card, I use the 4-Season Floral and this image, and I use Tasteful Touches, this image. I love this cute little card. It's so easy, and I love this image. The 4-Season Floral comes from the beginner's brochure. There's our measurements. So with my Whisper White that's 4 by 5 1/4, I'm going to stamp it using Granny Apple Green. And to do that, what I did was I did some off stamping. Let me see. Hold on. Here's a piece real quick. Okay. It was too bright, so I off stamped it, and then I added it. And then I did the same thing. I just shifted it down a little bit. Oh, I hit it. Flip it over, try again. Okay, let's see. There's always two sides to your paper. So if you mess up one side, flip it over and do the other side. There we go, much better. And it's okay if it overlaps. You don't really pay any attention to it. All right, that is done. So I'm gonna add that to my Flirty Flamingo card base. That's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I'm gonna use my bone folder for a crisp fold. And then I'm gonna take and I'm gonna add this to my card base. So I'm gonna flip it to the other side. And I'm going to put this down centered. And don't push down till you've checked all the sides, and make sure it's on straight and it's even. I then took a scrap of Whisper White and I stamped that stamp using, excuse me, Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to use my markers. Oh, I fussy cut it because I didn't want you to have to sit and watch me do that. I would suggest you color it before you cut it out. So I use Granny Apple Green on the stem. I'm going to use Flirty Flamingo for the petals. And I just kind of swipe down. If you do it all in one motion, you don't get the lines. So just remember that. And I'm going to work my way all the way around. And when I did my original one, I had it to this point. It was done, but it needed something. So I pulled out my Daffodil Delight and I just colored in the center that showed, just to give it a little bit of interest. This goes on with dimensionals, and I will show you a little tip of how to get, all right, I'm gonna put that one there, so you have to watch where you did it. Then I went down and I took these pieces down here. You can see them there. And I took a piece and I put it right there. I didn't worry about this down here. If you feel you need it, you can add it, but I didn't think I needed it, so I didn't worry about it. And then I took the backs off, and you have to be careful with this little tiny one. So take your time with it. Let me get rid of those so I can see what I'm doing. Take your time with it and get it off, and hold that stem really good or you'll rip it. And then I took and I added it, and I just overlapped the stamping slightly. To that, to add some interest and some bling, I pulled out my rhinestones, which I haven't played with in a while. I've been so busy with other things that we had that I thought I needed to show my rhinestones some love. And I have to tell you, these are the old ones. The new ones don't come in a strip like that. But I just cut the strips apart and use them. All right, so there we go. So there's our card. And don't forget, do the inside and the envelope. Just kind of finishes off your card. If you have enjoyed today's video, would you please give it a thumbs up, which is a like on YouTube. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Click the button below. If you want to be notified when I upload a video, click the bell next to the subscribe button. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope I inspired you with today's creation. Have a great day.